I've already started the recording just so that we don't forget to start the recording, because believe it or not, we've done a few of these where we've gotten to the end of the interview and gone, I thought you pushed record. No, I thought you pushed record.
A few, huh?
Yeah. It's happened at least once.
I think it's happened once, maybe.
Well, I thought we were live.
No, we're not live. No, sir.
No live.
Oh, all right. So I did all my show for nothing here? No,
Guess so.
Guess so. Welcome to the magic of podcasts.
That's showbiz, baby.
Showbiz.
Yeah, we're doing number 3 interviews today, so bear with us.
No worries. Take your time, guys.
Yeah.
I'm here enjoying with my toys. Ooh, beautiful Honda.
It's going to be an amazing interview. I love it.
Yeah.
This is our first faceless interview ever.
No, it's not. Diecast Talk was our first faceless interview.
Diecast Talk. Well, maybe I wasn't there, was I?
No. But he we saw him in the interview, but he did not want us to use his actual video. So, because he's actually legitimately worried about his security.
Witness protection program. Larry's a part of that too.
Yep. The Witness protection program.
No. I was born without a head. My eyes are microscopic. They are there, but you cannot see them. That's why I can see the details of any diecast quite in detail.
Is this the actual head canon for the show, for your channel? Because that's amazing.
Yep.
That's the whole bit, huh? I love it.
Yep. That's all I do. It's just white.
Well, I've seen the videos, but I was saying, like, is that your, like, have you at one point been like, you will not see my face because I have no head?
Yep, that's a problem.
That's amazing.
I basically just born with hands, and that's it, right?
Hands.
And in a torso.
Yeah. Oh, I think I saw one of your family members on the Addams Family.
Yep. Oh yeah, not that guy. He and I go way back.
Yeah.
But he wanted to go into showbiz, doing movies, and okay, do your thing.
You wanted to talk about tiny cars on the internet.
Yeah, and I chose talking about dream cars that will never drive. So there you go.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want to do a Gone in 60 Seconds and just boost them, you know.
Oh yeah. What I got here, and I got some surprises here, and it's Derek joining us.
Yes, he said he would be about 10 minutes late.
Derek is the guilty one. Derek he made a video of showing the iceberg of diecast or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that video, yeah.
I saw that video, and it made me, okay, I have to try something new. And I started by these two, right?
So it's Hot Wheels on the left.
Yeah.
No, I created that monster.
Yeah, and after that, I am in the iceberg already.
Yeah. I got Derek into Hot Wheel collection and diecast in general, and our other buddy, got me into it. So it's been then he got me into getting into the YouTube and all that stuff. So full circle, slippery slope.
I believe that's called the circle jerk.
I think that's a Disney movie spinoff. The Circle of Jerk.
This is what happens when we do.
Where's
we do 3 interviews in one day.
Yeah.
Where's the auditions for that?
Yeah, now he's getting into the what is he in? 1/8? Is it the 1/8 size scale?
1/18th.
1/18th. Yeah, Derek, that guy's really a jerk. Hey, awkward.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Hello.
Look, Mom, hands.
Larry.
Look, Mom,
what's
hands.
up, Larry?
It's hands.
What's up, Larry?
Yeah, that's me.
Look, Mom,
Hello.
no hands.
How are you?
Why are they all flustered?
The thing is, I've been telling them that I don't have head. I was born without heads, and I can only talk with microscopic mouth that is here.
He struggles with that one every time he tells it.
Right, and in my fingertips, there's like a microscopic eye, so that's
Just
why I
the
can
tips.
see. Yeah,
Just
so
the
that's
tip.
why I can see what's inside of all these little tiny cars that we will never drive. So
Yeah, when he
There you go.
drags his fingers, he's got little microphones in his fingers. He drags.
exactly, just like flies.
ASMR.
What else?
Poor Chuck.
Hold on, give me a second.
How's it going, Chuck?
So tired.
so tired. So tired.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm on the Muppets.
do.
Phenomenon. This is next.
Coming up, people to 118
my eyes! My eyes! Oh.
Get away from me, Satan!
Hey, Larry, that's a very nice Rexy, but this one's next.
Ah! How dare you! How dare you!
That's my reaction.
How dare you! How dare you!
You know, we do have a show to start at some point.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, Dad.
Okay, we have a diecast off here.
Guys, we literally have not started the show.
Oh, look at mine!
the show.
Oh, look at mine!
Okay.
Let's save it for the
Let's
show.
start
guys.
the show. We can
Save it
show
for
off
the
all
show.
Let's save it for the
That's
show.
why we
tips
do
or
this.
whatever.
Yeah, let's wait for the show, guys.
All right, guys. In 3, 2, 1.
You're watching Diecast Breakdown with Chuck Ellis, David Johns, and Mark McHotwheel. So sit back, strap in, and hang on. The breakdown starts now.
Hey there, folks. Chuck here, and welcome to Diecast Breakdown. I am so glad you're with us today. I am so glad. Literally would not rather be doing anything else. In fact, I'd rather do this several more times today. But of today's recordings, and you can tell it in my voice, but I am so thrilled to have you here, as well as our executive producer level patrons that make the show go. They are First and 64th Customs, Day and Self, DrivenDreams.org. Thanks, Mark. Elevation Diecast Racing, Jason J. Goldenberg, Louis Bigelow Tanahara, Mad Visions, Reviews Through Another Lens, Twice Diecast, thank you, David, and Video Geek Productions. If you want to know how you can join the ranks, you can visit diecastbreakdown.com, where you can buy merch. You can visit drivendreams.org and help get 25,000 cars to kids in need all over the world. Go check that out and find our other projects. You can, of course, also support the show or hit the little join button. And if you spend all your money on a Liberty Walk F40 with that weird color change paint, you can hit the share button because you have no more money. But we're so glad you're here, money or not. And I am not doing the show alone because that would be silly. I am joined by my co-host, Mr. Mark Berenson. How you doing, Mark?
Good. Thank you.
All
Glad
right.
to be here.
And our special celebrity co-host, Mr. Derek, a.k.a. Honest Diecast Derek. How are you doing today?
Doing excellent. Long time no see, Chuck, and this is going to be a doozy.
It feels
For you.
like just hours ago we were sitting here talking about the beauty of 1/18 scale cars. And yeah, so now that is worn off, we're going to get back to the real scale that everyone cares about, good old 1/64. And to do that, we are joined by Larry. You probably know him as Larry Diecast.
L'Oreal.
And welcome.
The handsiest hands in Diecast. Larry, thank you so much for being on Diecast Breakdown today.
You are welcome, and thank you for having me.
All right. So for those who don't know, Larry is two autonomous hands that know a lot about tiny cars. And I don't know exactly the tragic backstory of how Larry became two autonomous hands that know a lot about Diecast, but we've had a very interesting anatomy lesson prior to the show starting, and we'll spare you all that. But Larry, it's so nice to have your hands on the show today.
Thank you. And no. You heard that wrong. I was born without head. My mouth
yes.
is a microscopic mouth that I'm talking right now. You see,
Okay.
that's a microphone right there. And I have very tiny microscopic eyes. In that way,
Yes.
I can see the toys and I can review them. And I can
feel
see
them, touch them.
Exactly. And I can see what's inside of them and I can see all the paint and all that. So there you go. And I took this disability to make this art. So there you go.
That's
this
beautiful.
Is outstanding. I love it. So, Larry,
maybe I should make like those, how do you call it, inspirational speeches when some of those people who have disability.
Yeah.
Mine is this. It's just this.
You should look into that.
Hey guys, feel better. Yeah.
Good luck.
Passing that driver's test must have been hard.
Back with more Diecast Breakdown after this word from our sponsors. Legendary Hollywood concept artist and designer Fireball Tim Lawrence has created 3 exclusive pieces of automotive art based on the 3 hosts of Diecast Breakdown. Get these and other brilliant designs printed on mugs and more at fireballtimgarage.art today.
Cast Heads Magazine is a digital publication dedicated to enhancing the lives of collectors all across the world by providing information on new models, reviews on brands and diecast accessories like figures and dioramas, throwing light on customizers, photographers and people who contribute to making the diecast world vibrant. Subscribe to Cast Heads for free and look for collaborations with Diecast Media Network at castheadsmagazine.com.
And now back to Diecast Breakdown.
All right, well, Larry, let's go back in time. Let's talk about where your diecast journey began. When did diecast cars really start to stand out for you?
I will say I started collecting when I was a kid. Hot Wheels, Matchbox, the usual suspects. But that first batch of castings, they are long gone. I don't know where they are. They disappear in time. I started my teenage years, and I started collecting Ferraris. Actually, Ferraris is like my thing. And guess what? I started collecting 1/18th prior to collecting 1/64. Again, it was Ferraris. And I remember I had something like this. An F40, 1/18th. I think that time Hot Wheels used to make them. I'm not sure the brand. I think it was. I had it red. And when
that's some bigger stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember that vividly. I also had a 360. Not this one, obviously. 1/18th, exactly like this. Right. I also collected Formula One cars. Again, 1/18th. I had the Michael Schumacher. I had the Fernando Alonso Renault, and I also had the Lewis Hamilton in his first season. So nice. But those castings, I moved, and then I don't know, they disappeared to time. Then I became a dad, and then this toy collecting started back again because I had the pretension like, let's buy toys for kids, and they became that, and it became more toys until my kids are they are ready. When they see these, they just throw it basically.
So your kids had no toys, and you had all the toys.
Yeah, now I have all the toys. So, and here I am. Then I started a YouTube channel and blah 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 blah, and that's it. And I decided to use my powers to make this art. So
your little tiny eyeballs on your fingers.
So was there a particular incident that inspired you to start the channel? Like when did you decide I've got something worth sharing that I want to get out there? And what was that initial thing that led you to hit record?
Okay. There was another thing about that. One day I just decided to grab one of my kids' toys. I put it in a desk. I just, without any notion of, I'm going to make a YouTube channel or anything. No, I just took a picture like this on the side. I put some lights, and I don't know, I found that mesmerizing. I found that picture like very nice. And I decided to take more pictures and more pictures, and so on and so on. And then you know what? One day I say, I have all these toys. Why don't I just take a pictures of each of the toys and just put it there, just to see what happens, just innocently there, and just to see. But that evolved. That I fell into a rabbit hole, and that evolved into diecast photography, and then it became to more collecting, and now I'm going for like the really specs and premium. So, in short words, it started with diecast photography. You can see that in my first videos.
I always like to go back to people's first videos, and so I can feel how not so great they were when I started out. It takes a good 100 videos or so just to get your feet wet.
Yeah, and one of those videos, for some reason, is gonna go explode. I don't know why, I don't know how, but suddenly happened. I remember I posted a video about the European cars, and for some it's crappy. If you go and watch it, it's I get cringed every time I see it.
You're like, why did this video have to blow up?
Yeah, and then got 20,000 views. I've been like, okay, sure, whatever. But then one day but now I changed my content. If you also watch it, I was doing kind of like a SASM. I don't know how. Yeah, that one. But that wasn't that. I felt that wasn't me, right? And then one day I went to the store. I was looking for this casting.
That's a good one.
I made a whole sag about it. Maybe you guys have watched the video, right? I was looking for this, and I saw one guy right there in the aisle, and he told me, "Oh, you know what? Everybody who buys, every collector who start doing this is gonna become a scalper." And really, I was like, "What?" And I looked to myself in the mirror, like, "Oh, yeah, that's kind of true," because I was, without even noticing, I was starting to become myself a scalper. So quite open eye opener in that incident, right? And after that, I just spoke my mind like I am right now. So there you go.
No, I think it's very tempting to go down that road, because you get there and you see a car that maybe you don't want, but it's one that you know is valuable, and why not pick it up and throw it on eBay? Or save it as a bargaining chip or something you can trade with. There's plenty of excuse to do that, but I'm trying to be better about just walking away if it's not one that I want for my own collection.
Just walk away, Chuck.
Just walk away.
Exactly. And I didn't know that until that guy told me that, and I felt like, I am my own enemy.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not.
He starts hitting himself.
I am scalper because
he's got no head though, so he's just hitting his hands together.
Exactly. I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
And then you know what? After this, I pledged that I will never spend a single dollar to any single scalper. And that's a way. That's a way to revive this hobby, right? That's something that a lot of people like. Okay. I'm a bit hypocritical here, but the hype, right? Oh, that new. Let me show you another one that I have here. Okay, this one, Formula One. I must have it. Buy. And come on, guys! Like, don't do that. Don't.
It's not worth $20. It's not worth $20.
Dude, it's not even worth $5. Not even worth $3. Like, I pledge myself that if I don't see it, so be it. I'm not gonna spend a single cent more than I should.
Oh, I learned that lesson very early on in my return to collecting, because I collected when I was a kid, and then they didn't have eBay then, and now they have eBay. And very early on, I was like, oh, this new Hot Wheels or this new Matchbox is coming out. I'm not going to find that one on the shelf. I better pay $5 or $10 for a mainline on eBay so that I make sure I get it. And then, of course, you want to get the combined shipping, so you end up buying like 8 or 9 cars, and then all of those cars you end up finding on the pegs just a few weeks later or the next day, or especially if you're not interested in the design so much as you are in the casting it yourself. It's like a customizer. I really don't care most of the time about the paint job, because I'm usually going to just strip all the paint off anyway. But I did that so many times, and then finally I was just like, you know what? If it's if it's even a possibility that the casting will come back out and be on the pegs, wait for it to, it'll cycle through. I'll find it either at the box store, or I'll find it at a flea market, or I'll find it at something else. It's going to turn up. Let it come to me, and that's hard to do.
Yes. And even if it doesn't, so be it. There's going to be more better things to collect in the future.
Yeah. It was not for you.
Yeah, you'll find it someday at some point. Somewhere.
That's true. I find all kinds of crazy stuff. I've wanted, like, for example, in Vegas, there's this goofy home improvement set that Hot Wheels did where it's Tim the Toolman's crazy powered up lawnmower with the 33 Ford, and there's a little Tim and there's a little Al. And everywhere I've gone, I've seen it online, $35, $40, $50. And I was like, no, gonna wait. And I got it for $10 while I was in Las Vegas. So,
Didn't you push an old guy down to get that though? Like, out of the way
yeah, but David's feeling much better now.
just face first, and then give me that.
He was standing next to me, and I just pushed him down for no reason.
And this thing has become aggressive, so aggressive that people has gotten arrested for it. Right?
Yeah.
Because they fight with other people, and like, no. This. Come on, we're better than this.
Mm-hmm. No, I think that's why a lot of people like myself have moved to just the premium type cars. I don't really do much hunting anymore, so it's just a lot of the stuff I get is ordering it online, but not paying the markups, just paying the retail price for it and waiting patiently a week,
exactly,
2 years,
So this right here, the Rexy Porsche from last year, super overhyped, right? I think people were paying like $40 for it in eBay. Like, because it's a Hot Wheels, I must have it. Come on, guys. This beats the crap out of it like 10 times, right? And it's available. It's right there. So
yeah. And it's what's the price point on that one? Like
I
30,
forgot.
25?
No. I don't think. I think it was 20.
Mini GT like 20, 22 tops.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
most of the time you can get a Mini GT for like $15, but
yeah.
Especially if it's been open.
Something like that might push you more to 20, but yeah.
Right. And it's still, I still love Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? But come on, guys. Like, the fact that
if you want premium, then
all over it,
that's premium.
Yeah. I'd rather get something like this. It's expensive. Sure. Another thing that happens that, it's expensive, all right. But which one you prefer? Would you prefer to have like 10, 20 crappy ones, or have the one that you're looking for?
Mm-hmm.
It's expensive, all right, but this is what you want, don't you? So, get this.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that the other one's crappy. Quantity. It's just not. It's for a different purpose.
Yeah. Sorry, my French.
It's okay.
Lesser quality.
I gotta back up my Hot Wheels guys a little bit over there. They're doing a completely different thing at a completely different price point, so they're going to have compromises. But you're right. If you wanted to have it and have it look good. Now, the thing that drives me nuts about that is the people that would say, "Well, I'd buy the Hot Wheels anyway because it ain't the same without the flame," or I only collect Hot Wheels, so I only am interested in the Rexy that's from Hot Wheels. And it's just like, okay, man, whatever. If it's your money, like, I mean, that's the thing is buy what you want. But at this, and I would even say if a mainline is worth $20 for you, all right, go for it. Maybe you live in a place where you don't think that will come up genuinely. I fortunately do live in a place where I've got a pretty good selection a lot of the time if I time it right. But I hear what you're saying. Like, I agree. I would buy the Mini any day of the week and twice on Sunday before I'd buy the Hot Wheels version of it, because David Johns has turned us all into diecast snobs. But
it's all your fault.
Yeah.
Pinky's up. Pinky's out.
Exactly. But no, I think the Hot Wheels version has its place. But you're right. It has its place. It's just not on any of our shelves. Is my take on that. So
right. I got a sneak peek talking about that subject. I have a sneak peek.
Oh,
that's it. That's all I'm going to show.
Oh.
And a hint. When? Tuesday is the 1st of April. One more time.
What are we doing?
That's it.
What are we doing?
What's happening?
Just look at this.
Oh, there it is.
Hot Wheels. Oh.
People go
So
insane.
Larry, is that a custom? What is that?
It's okay.
RLC. What is it?
I hope you catch my drift. Tuesday is the first day of April.
I got
right?
the drift. I very much got the drift.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is an RLC coming on the 1st of April.
That's hysterical.
Where people are gonna go insane about this. Once you see that this is out, all the hands of all collectors in Hot Wheels are going to take over their brains, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, where's the mouse? Buy. Oh, where's the RLC membership? Oh, yes, buy. Autobots, buy.
Autobots assemble.
Yeah.
That is hilarious that April 1st is falling on an RLC drop day.
Bingo.
Yeah, I love it. Oh my gosh. So
Could be some sneaky marketing.
yeah. So Larry, are you like fully out on main lines at this point? Are you still doing a little hunting around?
No, I still do, but it's not really a hunting. It's more like, if I see one there, I grab it. That's it. If I see it right there, it's not going to happen. But I'm thinking in my brain, like, oh my God, can I get the Optimus Prime? Like 95% of me tells me, no way in hell you're going to find it. 5% of me, but there's a chance, maybe, just maybe. And that makes me like I want to go out.
Yeah.
Right? But I think I've completely shut down that part of me. However, maybe a case. Now I'm getting, they also made some video about opening cases, right? Maybe a case.
Yeah,
right?
cases are fun to open.
Right?
Yeah.
The problem is there's too many peg warmers. That's the thing.
Yeah. It's funny you mentioned the Optimus Prime because I kind of went through the same thing you did because I was like, maybe I'll buy that one online because you're not going to find that one on the pegs. It's going to be, everybody's going to jump on it and they'll scalp it all to high heaven. I might as well just pay $10 or $12 and get it online.
What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Wait, the story is not finished.
Okay, sorry.
So then my brother goes to a diecast car show in Tennessee, and he sends me a picture of this guy that's got a bunch of Optimus Prime Trackstar trucks or whatever. And I was like, and they were $10. And I was like, well, then I can at least get it without shipping, and I'll just pick it up from my brother when I see him again. So I was like, all right, fine. Get me one of those. Literally 5 minutes later, he texts me and says, there's another guy selling them for $5.
There you go.
So like,
after he bought them already.
After he bought it already. And
you gotta go. Well, you gotta explore everything before you pay.
Yeah, exactly.
The prices. So, you gotta look through everything.
Yep.
It's tough though when you want something so damn bad.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. So you're not even going to the diecast shows. You're waiting for it to literally wash up on the pegs at your local shop.
Yeah. Wash up on the shore. Like perched like on a dead whale.
Pretty much.
Wash right up on the shore.
Stranger things have happened.
Optimus Prime just climbs up onto the whale. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
And the whale explodes.
All right. Derek, you got something?
Well, Larry, he already kind of answered a question for me. In my mind, I was wondering, is Larry really like the way he is in his videos in real life? And we've obviously gotten that answer. Larry, I want to say I love your videos because you really bring an element of relatable comedy to your videos, and I love that. Is that something you just thought of, or have you always been this way? Or and what was your
born like this?
What was your thought process in how am I going to integrate like relatable comedy into diecast?
Right. So again, you see my eyes are right here, so I take that power for this. And you see, like I seen other YouTube channel, they just simply, here is the new Porsche 911, please buy it. Here is here is the Skyline, blah,
Who
blah,
does that?
Like, I don't know. Okay, I don't want to say. Anyway, And like, really, is that fun? Like, and seriously, other YouTube channels, of course, they have the privilege to get like ahead of anybody else, right? But they don't tell you the actual collecting experience, what it really means, right? I get like cast collectors, once they see the new case coming up, and then they see, for example, the Optimus Prime, gotta have it. Ah, okay. I need to go directly to eBay. They have like a shortcut to go to eBay, and they are already there, right, to buy that. And that's what people do, right? No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's be real. That's why I say the reality. We need to be real. Like these castings, you will not find it in the wild. I don't believe so. If I had a miracle in Christmas that I found this, right? But I already have that mindset that that's not going to happen. That's what I try to tell my audience, right? And enjoy what you have. That's another thing, because this, I also feel that last year I fell into a rabbit hole of addiction, right? That anything that I wanted to see, I want to get, without even looking like, do I really like this?
Yeah.
You saw like last year, a bunch of them that mainlines that I was thrilled when I got them, but now they are laying around in the floor, and and yeah, that's another thing that we can all relate, right? So
for sure.
and we need to find the humor of this. I cannot be like hey guys, something happened to me. I am addicted to castings. Oh, that's very bad. Oh, you have to tell it like it is. Like, okay, all I see around my house and it's like all that, right? So
Yeah,
I think it's kind of funny, but at the same time tragic.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I started down this rabbit hole of I had to have 3 of each one that I wanted. I wanted one to customize, one that was a backup in case I messed up the customization, and then a third one to keep stock. And I was like, this is not a good way to live.
A fourth one just in case.
And then a fourth one just in case I decided to.
Let's even it out and make it 5. Let's just make
exactly.
it 5.
Round up to 5.
I've got a bin, one of those shoebox size plastic bins that is full of just the speed bump crushed car casting, because I liked it so much that I have just bought every single one that I saw, and I have probably more than 100 of them now. And because they make a great great diorama fodder. They're great crushed car, and I was like, I need to have these because
But another thing I want to say, like what you said, Chuck. If you that's another thing I cannot like tell you what to do, right? Because if you like something, if you love it, go nuts, do it. Like moderation, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you gotta learn your own limitations. To know his limitations.
Make your addiction specific.
Yeah, Pacific.
Yeah,
I literally have like a couple hundred Datsun 510 main lines just because I could never leave one behind. And I've given most of them away, but it's nice because now I can, if I don't want them, I can just give them away to either kids or other collectors that never found them, like the Momo ones and the Dollar General ones, which I never found, but like Derek sent me one and lots of people have sent me one. So you have to rely on other collectors, your friends, to send you stuff because they'll totally do it. So if you want the Optimus Prime or whatever you want, you can just put it out there and somebody will find it and wherever and send it to you. Sure.
Yeah, that's nice. I need to do that. I need to start giving away like all the other castings that I'm not gonna open. I'm not gonna make videos out of it. So yeah, my house is a mess. Right?
Yeah. Well,
Let them go.
Yep. Realizing I gotta thin the herd again.
Let it go.
Copyright is coming to you.
No, not with our voices.
Yeah. The AI cannot identify a discernible tune
what is
in
that?
there. Oh no.
Sorry.
Don't touch that dial. Diecast Breakdown will be right back after these messages. Diecast Breakdown is produced in partnership with Twice Diecast and Driven Dreams Org on YouTube. Check out their channels in the video description and subscribe for more epic diecast content.
Hey, this is Larry Wood.
This is Derek from Honest Diecast.
Hey, this is Chad Reed from Round 2.
This is Mike from Gaslands.
The SRT Joe Vita Show.
This is Champion DJ K.
This is Mad Vision here.
This is Diecast Dude.
And you're watching Diecast Breakdown.
And now, the thrilling conclusion of this week's episode of Diecast Breakdown.
Larry,
Oh boy.
what castings do you gravitate towards? Do you have a specific taste? Because, like, from what I've seen so far, it looks like you have a pretty broad taste in cars, but what really grabs your attention?
JDMs, right?
JDM.
I put the JDMs like in one category, right? Porsches in another category, Ferrari and Formula One. Yeah, and Formula One, right? However, sometimes I tend to go for like the novelty. I love this Continental. Like,
Oh yeah,
I'm not a really big fan of classics. It's not that like I hate them or anything. It's just that.
yeah. You gotta love the Continental though.
But this
Suicide
one,
doors.
ooh, look at that!
Oh,
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
That is a nice one. I do like that casting.
In Matchbox. Oh,
Yeah.
Matchbox.
It's deep, kind of unappreciated sometimes, but there you go.
Yeah, every now and then the main lines, especially the Matchbox ones, surprise me with a really nice looking casting.
And also, I'm starting to like Tomica or Tomica. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, however you want to say it.
All right. So it's pretty good. I changed the wheels of this one, right? The wheels were really crappy, but after I swapped them, it's one of my favorites now. So there you go. I also like art. Seriously, that beautiful barong there also hypnotized me to get it. Right?
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful art that some of these cars have. So and that's something about Hot Wheels collectors, right? They like to keep the cards. Yeah.
Card art is important. I think that a lot of that is like marketing and draws you in. And we were just talking about this today, but the Majorette and Jada cars, like the card art on those are just amazing, really clean. So that's why I'm going to pick up some of those. Do you dabble in some of those brands like that? Have you paid attention to the Majorette and Jada collaboration there? I mean, although they've been together for a while now.
No. I know about Majorette, pass by them. I look at them, my audience sometimes. Hey, Larry, do Majorette. And I tell them, yes, I will. But for some reason, I don't know. I always forget them.
You got to check out the new one that they have that's coming out because it's a lot like mini GT type quality.
Oh yeah,
much different packaging and everything. And a very cheap price point. I think $8 or so.
Oh
yeah, like relatively cheap, probably cheaper than Hot Wheels Premium because those are like probably approaching $10 or something now. I haven't bought one in a while, but I know that they've always been around $7-8 at like Walmart or. So those are going to be something to keep your eye out on because those are really nice looking cars.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, better than Hot Wheels, of course. But some reason I always ignore them. They're there. I know them. It looks nice, but I don't know.
Larry, you can only ignore them for so long.
Exactly.
Kind of like Mark.
Oh, yeah. You can only ignore them for so long.
You can only know them for so long, and then you have to put them in your podcast.
Yeah, Larry.
Right. And I also like movie stuff. I also made a video about my story about the DeLorean, right? Which I struggle to get it. It was during that time that was a diecast that I must have it. The DeLorean.
Sometimes you just got to go back in time.
Yeah, exactly.
To get one.
Exactly. So I got it. In the store. Haha, so happy, yay! But after like a few weeks, they were there in the floor, and that hit me. That really hit me. I really wanted that casting, and now they're in the floor. What are we doing here? So I made a bit about it. But again, it's not to bash anyone. It's just something that happens, and I believe it has happened to any of us. Like you can. Like you, Derek, you can turn back and you can see all your beautiful collection there, and then one day you say, "Really?
I have before." Like, why?
I don't want any of this.
Why?
Garbage.
Why am I ruining my life?
How much money was this?
Exactly. But
you
know
never
what?
never ask that of yourself. You will.
Right.
Now, and then he moves on to collecting Teletubby dolls.
Like when you work on an old car, you never ask yourself how much did all this cost me.
Yeah. Okay. I sold my collection. Now I'm gonna collect Fabergé eggs or something. So
yeah.
I love Fabergé eggs.
I think collecting diecast is a lot like gambling. You don't spend what you can't afford to lose. Because you can look at it as an investment, and maybe sometimes you can flip it and make a little money. But the
rest you're going to lose a bunch of money on.
Yeah, anyway, exactly.
Well, flash news. These are not investments.
They are not.
Yeah, just like cars themselves in general. Unless you're buying high dollar cars.
But anyway, this is the way that we enjoy cars that we will never own. Basically, like. Only like a billionaire will own all this in real life.
And then he won't get to enjoy them. They'll just sit in a garage somewhere.
Yeah, most of those guys don't drive their cars very often.
Oh, yeah.
Jay Leno drives quite a few of them, but...
yeah, but he's Jay Leno.
He's Jay Leno.
Jay who?
Exactly.
Jay Leno. Leno.
Never heard of
Jay Leno.
Oh.
I also want to show the only RLC that I have.
Okay.
Cowabunga.
Mm-hmm. It's a good one.
So, I don't know if you guys have watched my video about the awful truth about RLC, right? That I got this. I was really really wanted to have that Supra. I was like, yes, Supra, I must have that car. And ended up with this, right? Yeah. For some reason, like for me, I never have tried to doing RLC by the time. I was waiting there for that countdown to go to 0. Okay, here we go, guys, here we go, and then sold out even before the countdown went to 0, right? But then, not only that, I realized that this little guy cost $25.
Yep,
and that's like the okay price.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the $25 doll hairs. Yeah.
Right. So, but guess what? What are you buying here? It's the Spectre Flame only, right? Because the details are right. And I'd rather get this. Ooh, I'd rather get this. And
to the RLC's credit, it is leaps and bounds above any mainline or premium one that they've come out with. I think the body proportions. The fact that it doesn't have staggered wheels and stuff really makes it stand out. But yeah, I agree with what you're saying, Larry.
Yep. It's nice. I mean, I get a lot of heat sometimes that because I'm bashing Hot Wheels and blah, blah, blah. I'm not bashing. I'm just telling you the reality. Right?
Yeah, what you like and what you think of it, because everybody has their own perspective on different types of cars. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of people... I've gotten out of RLC. I haven't bought one in years because just the whole process of it. I'm just trying to get something, especially the ones that I like happen to be the same one that everyone else likes. So
yeah, I'm lucky. I'm lucky. The RLCs that I like are the ones that nobody wants, like the Power Wagon and the Cuda and the van, the Dodge van. The Dodge van was very cool. I like that one a lot. And the Monte Carlo Lowrider, the like 70s Monte Carlo Lowrider is a very cool casting. I like that one a lot too. The ones with the adjustable suspension, those are cool.
Paula,
I actually liked the VW bus monster truck that nobody liked. The purple one that came out with the big engine in the back and the scoop, and it was like on off-road tires, and I was like, that's fun. I dig it. But
I think I saw the Zonda R for some time, and it was available for some time. Mm-hmm. I thought that was one of those that was gonna go in before release, right? Like sold out. But no, they were there.
It's kind of hit or miss.
Some of the elites are good. I like the elites. The Bugatti 5.9 that was in the elite line was good, and the Land Rover Discovery with the optional like roof racks and bumpers and stuff. That one was cool. So, but yeah, I agree with you though. Even then, at the price point of $25 plus shipping, a mini GT that you can get for the same price, or a Tarmac Works, or whatever. But it depends. Like a Tarmac is not going to do a Barracuda or a Dodge van anytime soon. Well, actually, Tarmac Works did do a Dodge van, but they did the Drift Dodge van, the later one. They didn't do the 70s Dodge van, which is the one I really liked. So, what's with the Hummer?
This Hummer is mad at me.
I thought you'd never ask.
Yeah, this Hummer was mad at me because I didn't get to change the tires, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the type of vehicle you encounter in Las Vegas, right? With people doing woo.
Yep.
Just with their hands out the windows. And
it is the mating call of the white woman.
Yeah.
I'm white girl wasted.
Yep.
I just pick it. I don't know. I just pick it up and as an impulse. Actually, I have a video about
what
it.
brand is that?
So what 7-Eleven did you get that from?
I got it in Toys R. I
found it in a slushy.
Goodwill. No, I found it in Toys R Us in Malaysia, of all places.
Wow.
Yeah.
When was this?
It was spring last year. Yeah. Spring last year that I went to Malaysia.
So actually, tell us a little bit about
it's pretty close to 1/64 scale.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the Toys R Us in Malaysia. What was that like? Was it big? Was it small? Just right?
No, it's beats the crap out of Walmart. Right?
Yeah.
Of all the diecasts that they have, especially they have a very good display of Tomica or Tomica. How do you say it? Tomica or Tomica?
Depends on what day of the week. Like it's kind of like if I said I was going on a Caribbean cruise, but I wanted to watch Pirates of the Caribbean while I was doing it.
Yeah.
Right. So in Malaysia,
that was the best analogy I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Mika? Okay, I have a Tomica here. And yeah, they have a huge selection of Tomicas, and they have it locked, right? I have to ask the clerk to open it, and I have a video of it, right? That they open it, and you can see like all of them, and like, okay, choose which one you want. And then
you just grab them all.
And then this one I got it for free.
Quick hands.
This one the clerk gave me for free. It's like, oh, take it. I give for you.
Just take it. Just take it.
Yeah.
Did they look around first? Just take it. Take it.
Dude, they're on camera. It's in my video.
Yeah. He turns the cameras off. Just spray paint. Just take it.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. No. Am I doing this? Is this illegal? No.
This is totally legal. Just go for it.
Totally legal. Just go.
Totally legal, and I have more in my coat right here.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised in Malaysia. I thought because of most of the main line, all of the main lines are made in Malaysia. You will find more there, but nope, it's even worse.
Well, they're all shipped out of there, man.
Yeah, they are, but they made it. They are made.
I know,
there.
but it's just straight to
made in Malaysia.
Alabama.
Yeah.
Do you want to know where they're all at? They're all residing in the rectum of the Hot Wheels factory workers.
Yeah, Keister
cars.
Keister cars.
Everybody drink. We said Keister cars.
Meals.
Smuggling them out.
It's that time of year.
No, but
Keisters for Easters.
I have a lot of audience from Southeast Asia, and yeah, over there it's brutal. It's you go to Toys R Us and you will not find even a single car like this, like just like a mainline of licensed mainline. Everything is like fantasy. So yeah, we're lucky here in North America.
That's true. Did you happen to have the chance to meet Jeffrey the giraffe there, or was he out that day?
I really wanted to see it, but I got mad because he wasn't there. And that was that. I have to leave. I have to leave Malaysia. I have to come back right away because he wasn't there. That was my whole point. I wanted to meet Jeff, and he let me down. He let me down. Don't ask me about that.
Next
man.
time. Next time. Sorry.
It brings me bad memories. I have PTSD about it.
I'm so sorry.
How dare you?
So I was flying back from Diecast SuperCon. I stopped over in Dallas on my way back, and my buddy JC says, "Oh, you got to go. There's a Toys R Us. I just read in the newspaper. There's a Toys R Us that opened up in the Dallas airport. So you got to find it." So it, of course, wasn't in my terminal. I got on their weird little monorail thing, and I rode like 3 stops down to this other terminal that had the Toys R Us in it. And I was like pretty excited. I was like, hey, a Toys R Us in America. That's cool. I get there, and the thing is probably as big as my
like a kiosk.
It's as big as my bedroom. Like it was almost a kiosk. I have seen kiosks almost as big as this thing.
Jeffrey couldn't even fit in it.
Like this thing was literally like it could fit in my townhouse. It was a very small area, like and it wasn't even open. There was a little sign that was like back in 15 minutes, and I was like, okay. So I looked in there, and the only things they had like one Hot Wheels play set, and they had like one peg thing of 5 packs, and then it was so weird. It was like the ultimate distillation of toys. Like there were like 5 Lego sets, there were 2 Star Wars toys, a
couple Barbies,
like 3 Barbie toys, like 3 or 4 Hot Wheels toys, and like, okay, here's like one Harry Potter thing. It was just like, what? Why, Bob? I mean, I get it. You're a desperate parent and you got to get a toy for your kid because you forgot to get them something while you were out. But I was just like,
it's pretty lame.
This is super lame. Like I've seen Hudson News's that had better toy selections in them.
Daddy, did you get me the present? Oh, here you are.
Yeah.
No, nothing there.
Yeah. Like, also, who's got enough room in their carry-on luggage to put a Hot Wheels playset? But like, it was a decent sized playset too. I was like, who's cramming this in their bag? But
that doesn't make much sense. But
you definitely can't cram it in your keister.
I think they just did. I think they just did that to upset you, Chuck. To be honest.
Yeah, it was pretty much. I took it very personally. I was like, what is this? This is not Toys R Us. This is the Walgreens toy aisle, but worse somehow. Yeah, Walgreens toy aisle has a better diecast selection than this Toys R Us
Rite Aid,
Dallas Airport.
Rite Aid and Walgreens toy aisles are pretty sad place, especially Rite Aid.
Maybe a 7-Eleven could have been better.
7-Eleven's probably better than like Rite Aid.
Yeah, I have this theory about the 7-Eleven Auto Worlds that they don't actually exist in the wild. Nobody actually puts them in a 7-Eleven store. They just go straight to the scalpers.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anything other than a few Hot Wheels at a 7-Eleven. I
can't even think of seeing any Hot Wheels at a 7-Eleven. I was like, do they have toys? Like,
wait. They have those at 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
you know the Auto World 7-Eleven exclusives.
Yeah, they're supposed to exist, but I don't. Yeah,
I've only seen them at like retail events, like reselling events.
Do they have a 7-Eleven little logo on them or something, Chuck?
Yeah, they have 7-Eleven liveries on them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like they are very distinctly 7-Eleven. So, right.
I thought they might have like a little like Slurpee on the side of them or something.
Yeah, they got like a Slurpee spilled on the hood.
Yeah, you can scratch it to sniff it.
Yeah,
it's got a little liquid in there.
And the Super Treasure Hunt comes with a lottery ticket.
Yeah. No, they had like there's a Dodge Viper, a Chevy Corvette, and they're orange and teal. And they have 7-Eleven on the side of them, like they're like it's a racing livery, and there was a truck too, I believe.
I'll have to look those up.
But yeah, they're very strange. Like, and I just can't imagine ever finding one actually in a 7-Eleven. So.
Did you guys hear about the 7-Eleven exclusive Supras that are supposed to be hitting?
No,
they're supposed to be getting like a shipper full of them. Mark IV Supra, Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels, okay.
It's a 7-Eleven exclusive.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought this was a setup to a joke. Like,
no, it's for real.
7-Eleven Supras.
It's for real. It's for real. I have the personality of a sheet of paper.
Yeah.
There you go.
Large.
Well, at least he's honest.
Little by little, I'm entering into this type of a thing.
The diorama stuff, man. Once you go diorama, it's hard to go back.
Yeah,
I thought that was going to rhyme. I thought there was going to be a
Tarmac
rhyme
Works has some really good diorama stuff. Like they got those like roof rack accessory things and stuff too. Yeah.
I bought another one, but I cannot show it. It's a top secret. So
secret
Racy.
diorama.
Little racy, pun intended.
What else?
There's some good ones. There's some good ones out there now. Magic City's got some good ones.
Yeah, I got the VRE one when we were down there. The Tarmac Works VRE.
Yeah.
Diorama. I think I gave you one, Derek.
All right. I have also
that's some great dioramas.
A sneak peek.
Yep.
Okay, wait. Hold on. This is a sneak peek.
Love it. It's like we're on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're backstage.
Yeah.
Cha.
You're getting the sneak peek, guys. So I'm looking also at this brand right now. They produce some cool diecast.
That's tricky, man.
I'm gonna turn it around.
Never heard of this brand.
It's an Evo.
Evo 8, 9,
10.
It's a Voltex Evo.
Not 10. Yeah, Voltex. Voltron.
That is sexy.
The moment that I saw this, again, I couldn't control myself.
Couldn't do it.
Like it's one of those moments that you are not in control of your body, right? That's the moment that once you realize
it's like you lose your head.
I think it's cool that they made a Mitsubishi look like the road underneath a Mitsubishi after it's parked there.
What else I got? Okay, I already showed this, right? The Hot Wheels RLC coming.
The special Tuesday, April 1st edition.
Right.
Yeah.
I got this one. Okay, I got this one. Camera.
Focus.
You see, this you don't see in the show.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
Colorful.
For our listening viewers, it's a box.
At a black box.
You're looking at a black box if you're listening in.
CMModel.cm.
Anybody wants to make a guess before I turn it?
I'm going to say that it's a car.
Mercury Cougar.
Close.
Ferrari? 458?
What's that mean?
Oh, yeah, that's a 458, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Looks like a 458.
You see, like, Little Walks doesn't care. Ferrari gets mad if you do like
I love it.
Like a body work on them.
Yeah, you can't do anything to them without them sending in a cease and desist.
But they don't care.
Yeah, they got the F40, that really sick white F40.
It's like it's in 3D coming right at me.
Okay, there you go.
That's what she said.
Love these late recordings. All righty. Well, that is a beautiful assortment of vehicles you got there, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not going to lie. I do kind of want that Hummer limo now. I'm going to keep an eye out for that Hummer limo because that thing's pretty sick.
Well, you can't find it. You got to go to Malaysia.
It says you.
You got to get that from Jeffrey himself.
Yeah. Imagine smuggling that one out of the factory.
Oh, it's easy. Jeffrey did it.
Ouch.
Close it. Woo!
Yeah, you got to close it if you're going to contain it.
Oh, man. Yeah, if I customized it, I would definitely have a little like micro trigger in there. So you take it off, it goes, woo! Because that's what you do when someone takes your top off.
You got to put some stripper poles in there, Chuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's bring it home.
Okay.
All right, Larry. Well, before we wrap things up, is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything else on your mind we want to go over before we say goodnight?
One last one.
All right.
One last one.
Uh-oh. Cool car. Cool car alert.
Is that like cool tools?
It's easy for you to say. Oh, look at that. Civic. Can't tell. It's
so fast. It's like a blur.
Yeah. It's fast and blurry. Yes.
Yeah. The camera is not being my friend today.
Yeah, you can't win them all. Oh,
there we go.
You doing it, Peter?
And it came with a guy right here. Let me just open it.
Oh, full size guy just comes walking into the shop.
Yeah, he's like, hey, how's it going?
I also came with
this. Yeah, hey. Get a beer.
There we go.
What's up?
Yeah, it came with this guy right here. So
that guy's got some serious eyebrows.
Yeah.
For
looks like the Lorax.
No, it's the Banshee from Gundam, right? I don't know if there's any Gundam collectors out there, but
none of your Gundam business.
Yeah, nice one.
You're welcome.
And then, like I said, I'm getting into the diorama stuff. I also got a guy here that sadly he. Oh,
So
come
he's
on, give me a break.
completely out of focus.
Does he have a knife? What is that?
Yeah, well, he has a gun because he's mad the fact that he's wearing a RWB shirt.
Oh,
And
he's got like a saw. He's gonna.
He's
Nakai-san.
Yeah,
he's about to fight the Evil Dead. It looks like
he's mad that he will not be a RWB owner, so he's got a gun and he's ready to shoot at the car. So there you go. And for some reason, he has like an skin disease. His skin is for some reason he's pink, right?
He's
a little jaundice.
Maybe he's just like me. Maybe he's just super white, like myself.
This is my favorite guy because you can hear him. He's saying, "I don't think so, Tim."
That's a handsome man right there.
Yeah.
He said jaundice.
My final message is like I like these cars. I'm in love with them. It really I'm in love with them.
Love is love, Mark.
I'm gonna ask them.
I'm in a relationship with my cars.
Exactly. I'm gonna ask them to marry me. Right. The problem is it's not legal. So maybe we can ask for legislation.
Yeah, it is. It's not legal in 48 states, but there's a couple out there.
Yeah.
We won't go into which states. Yeah.
I'm gonna call my congressman. I'm gonna call my congressman because this is true. This is real love, right? But sadly, it's not recognized. And we need to do something about to regain our hobby, man. Like, don't buy from scalpers. That's my message. Right? My Rex is there. $40. Oh, I'm gonna spend it. No, come on, man.
If you don't pay, they don't play. Huh?
Yep.
No, don't buy from scalper. That's it.
Don't feed the scalpers.
Exactly.
Don't feed the beast.
Yep.
And don't become yourself one. That's another thing that I would say for everyone.
Buy for yourself.
Yep.
Because if you buy for future investment, you're almost always going to be disappointed.
Oh, those are not investments. Nope. I repeat, not investments. If you don't love the cars, don't do it. And also, like I respect that a lot of people like the castings because the casting itself has a story behind it. Right? That's awesome. For me, I like the aesthetics of it, right? The aesthetics, the colors, the details, the feelings in your hand, the feelings in the hand.
It's weighty,
right?
Weighty, hefty.
Look at those headlights, guys.
You're taking a look at it.
Yeah.
With your fingers. Look at it. Oh, would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah. Sadly, our love will never be. Is forbidden.
Yeah, it's forbidden.
Love it. All right, Larry. Well, let's remind folks again where they can find you, follow you, all that good stuff.
Yep. So go to La Real Diecast and subscribe for more.
Love it.
That's a little thing I do every time I do the video.
Yes. Like in the ending or the beginning?
No, the beginning is I say hello and welcome. And you see the roll, and at the end I do
some.
That's it.
Very Muppet-esque.
I don't do like all that stuff that the classic YouTubers they do. Like hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Yeah,
who would do that?
Yeah, Chuck does that.
That is.
It's statistically proven to get more likes and subscribes. Whatever. Anyway. All right, Larry. Well, we'll make sure we link to your channel, and I'm sure folks who watch us have already heard of you. But just in case there's the odd one or two that have found us before they found you, they'll be jumping your way soon. So, all right. Well, thanks again, Larry, for being on. Thanks, Derek, for guest hosting. Thank you, Mark, for being here and just being you. And tell me how Driven Dreams is doing, Mark. Let's get an update there.
It's doing good. Not a lot of numbers rolling in at the moment, but we're still trying to just ramp up for the next year. So if you have cars that you've donated to local hospitals or food banks, then make sure to send us a number of how many cars you donated, pictures if you want. It's always, a lot of people don't like to send pictures or videos because that's not why they're doing it. But it's nice to kind of share those for others to get ramped up to do it. So that's why I appreciate when people send pictures and videos of where the cars are going. So just send us how many cars you donated and where to, and email us at info@drivendreams.org.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Appreciate it, Larry.
I need to get rid of a lot of stuff here. So
yeah,
there you go.
So find a good spot where you're at. Like I said, food banks are really good because there's a lot of kids rolling through there, and hospitals and fire stations, police stations, they've got kids that they run into in kind of bad situations. So it's nice for them to have something to hand out. So, So we're going to try to get 25,000 cars this year or more. So just start collecting your cars. If you've got duplicates or extras, or you're just in the store and you want to grab a handful of fantasy cars to take them off the shelf, sometimes that helps when you grab all the cars off the shelf. Then they're going to restock it so you can maybe get something better in the next week or two. So it's a good win-win for everybody.
All right. Well, while you're winning stuff, make sure you also check out diecastbreakdown.com, where you can learn how to support the show. You can also do that thing that Larry said not to do, which is to like and subscribe and all that fun stuff.
Don't listen to Larry.
Don't listen to Larry. We would like your likes and subscribes. If you don't like and subscribe to him, like and subscribe to us. Yeah. Because this gear is expensive. Anyway, but we are grateful to everybody who does support the show, and anyone who watches and makes it to the end. Congratulations. You made it to the end. Here's a special message for you. Leave a comment saying that you're part of the shutdown crew and that you joined us in ending this episode, because we love the people that make it to the very end. That's a very small number of people, at least according to our YouTube analytics. And as always, we want to thank you for coming along with us for the ride. So until next time, stay fresh, cheese bags.
Thanks for listening to Diecast Breakdown. If you enjoyed today's show, please rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and tell a friend to listen in. Find Diecast Breakdown on your favorite social media platforms, or visit diecastmedianetwork.com to learn more about this and our other projects. Diecast Breakdown is a presentation of Flying Valiant and the Diecast Media Network.